I have quite the dilemma here, don't I? I can't believe we're doing this again for a third time. Why? So yeah, man, I'm not even gonna hit my regular intro. Hey, look, I'm here watching this death battle, Goku versus Superman 3. As you saw, yeah, I got my Superman hat, got my Goku my Goku headband. This I forgot what is this the turtle school, right? Like, I forgot. There's like a couple different logos he's had, obviously on the back of his gi. You can correct me in the comments. Well, yeah, we're doing this Goku vs Superman 3, and it's been out for a couple days now. I kind of put off watching it just because, like, at the end of the day, is there really a winner here? Because let's say Goku wins, right? People will say it's just a pity win, right? And that kind of would be the case. Goku's already lost 2 times. It would be a pity win. Hey, Goku, you finally got to win. If Goku loses, guess what? He lost again to Superman. He jobbed 3 times to Superman. So, like, really, is there really a winner here? Is this even worth it? I mean, for them, obviously, because be hella views. Hopefully, I'll be winning too in that sense. Hopefully, I can get hella views off of this because this is a big thing. And you know what, man? Screw it. I'll make my choice, even though I fully believe Superman is going to win because it's Superman, bro. It's Superman. But let's see what they have to say, and then I'll make my final decision after that. Oh, man. But before we get into the video, though, do me a huge favor, man. Run up the likes, man. Run up the likes for Goku vs. Superman 3. Subscribe if you haven't already, man, because I'm on the road to 300 subscribers, man, and I can't get there without you. I'm trying to get there before the end of the year. So click that subscribe button, man. Subscribe. Can't say it enough. Without further ado, man, I guess it's time for a death battle.
Episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Oh, my God. Wow, look at the animation. Yeah, I know, right, dude? I can't believe it.
Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question.
You've already answered it.
Taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all 3 just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
What? Superman's still gonna win. If they're including every single crazy thing, if they're including every single crazy thing Superman has done across his mainline history, it's raps. It is raps. Like Golden Age. Oh my God. Or was that Silver Age? Like one of the ages.
In an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you watch some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted this story
Toriyama-san.
and a character that would define generations to come.
Dragonball. Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly
Vegeta.
escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but
I've still never seen the original
Gohan
Dragon Ball.
began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly
Not a bad dad. You guys are just mean.
The more he wanted to improve, this
He's kind of a bad dad.
Monkey Boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They
Senkai
also use
boost.
his famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Very, very.
Even though it's not really a thing anymore.
Almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
Like they never really,
Vegeta may have a
they never really use it. Like after, once they got around to Super, they don't really use the Zenkai boost anymore, unless it's something in the manga that the show haven't the show hasn't done yet.
Use this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down,
I will not let you destroy my world!
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha.
an incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
Yep, that's about right.
Incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations.
Autonomous
For example,
Ultra
Goku
Instinct.
can
Look at that, there it
hurl a
is.
beam after fire, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow.
Wait, whoa. Is this some Dragon Ball Heroes shit, or did this happen in the manga? Wait a minute. You guys see this? Right, okay, let's just, after image, okay, you know, autonomous ultra instinct, because it's not a transformation, it's a technique, right? Destructive disc, I know you can do that. Dragon fist, engine lemon, containment wave, flying, you know, fusion dance, God bind, don't know what, oh wait, no, he does that when he's in Super Saiyan God. He did it on Broly, okay? Why does he have Hakai? Why? Is this something that happened in the manga? Is this from Dragon Ball Heroes? Why does he have Hakai? Why can he do the Beerus, the God of Destruction, Hakai? Why can he do that? If he can do that, this should be over.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius.
Yes,
when it comes to
telepathy.
martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves.
Oh yeah, the evil containment wave.
You in a rice cooker.
Yep.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the Mothaba.
The Mafuba!
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack.
But it barely
but
works.
requires considerable time, unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The whip.
Goku has absorbed. Yeah, he did absorb. See, he should do that more often, where he does the Spirit Bomb and then it just absorbs the energy. I feel like that's much more useful than just hoping and praying that when you throw that big ass thing, it's actually going to hit the person and they'll actually be done.
Works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension.
Like, he should
where
always
time
do that, bro.
stands Still, yes, according to the Daisenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see
What?
this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Yeah. If there's any scene
feel like
that
the,
deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold.
I feel like
Super
the dub
Saiyan
makes him
and
out to be more of a
sequels
heroic
all have
figure.
players, but they
Even though I don't think he's
proved
that much of a
by turning
hero, let's be
Goku
honest.
into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing
Look,
properties.
he already used that.
Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his
But Superman
first
already
go.
beat it.
Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Fidel commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daisenshuu backs her up.
And that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind.
Oh, God.
Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first
You're doing
time
all
he
this.
was God. And he didn't lose that power.
Goku compares to Broly, who helped destroy the dimension of strange swirling lights. Is that when they fought as a Gogeta and they broke into a different dimension? And it's comparable to Cell Max's attacks at the gravitational pull of black
Learned
holes.
how to use it even better, even in base
Okay.
form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God.
Again, he already
And
lost to
Super
that,
Saiyan
to Superman.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating
Oh, yeah, I
Jiro,
forgot about
who
that.
shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes
Yeah,
out of
when?
existence. Your being and your soul erased from
When did he
all
do
of
that?
time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form,
Was that a manga thing?
Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is
Ew,
the highest peak of
ew,
martial arts,
ew,
subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone, doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his
Oh, how wonderful! How wonderful! Guess who also has that shit? Superman!
own body can't.
That sounds really intense.
Superman has that.
Why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Hero.
Oh, here comes this. Yeah, this shit goes crazy.
Fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
Yeah,
While
this.
technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just
Whoa. Okay. CC Goku is an alternate continuation of the Super Anime Zeno Goku experience. GT attained the Super Saiyan 4 full power limit breaker form and defeated universe busters like Omega Shenron, Soleus, and Shamo. Who the fuck those two are? I don't know what that's from. CC Goku defeated Zeno Goku in Duel the Strongest. What the They're really taking... Oh, dear
as
God.
much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was...
I don't like that they're using all this. I mean, I'll be honest.
Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
I think the fact that they're pulling all this in, right? All this extra shit is simply because they know Goku can't beat him.
Looking back at that goofy monkey,
And I love Goku. I do. But like,
almost overwhelming.
if they have to do all this stuff,
Goku has come.
it's because they know he needs it.
Face.
And even
no
then,
matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
it's not enough.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Plus Ultra. That's a different anime. Sorry.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've
Dun,
only
dun, dun,
seen
dun.
movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout. And he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants.
Uh-huh.
They grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And
Okay.
then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by
Anything.
just punching it. Hell
Exactly.
yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought this was always a joke. Is this dude's... There's been a thing. If you look down here, right? I've always heard that, like, he somehow always has, like, he always falls in love with women with the initials LL, right? And I figured, okay, I was just, like, thinking back in my mind, Lois Lane and Lana Lang. That's all I knew. What the hell is all this? Lala L, Lisa Lazar, Lisa Landis, Lori Lamaris, Luma Light, Lila Leroy, Lyrica Lloyd. Wonder Woman.
A child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
He's only 6'3". I always thought he was like 6'6" or something.
Really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while actually before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his
Oh, Superman animated series, so good.
Accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You're taking Golden Age Superman.
Batman can punch him out? Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside me.
Yeah, that's Elseworld, you know.
It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze Go!
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through your own body and mind to examine
I said when they're taking like
He can't see through lead. That's okay though. He can just burn through it with his face.
you're taking like
Gets his power from the
early
yellow sun.
Superman
Heat
stuff,
vision
it's
burns
ridiculous.
The fire of a star, and if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super
Solar flare,
It
yep.
used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics.
Uh-huh.
My favorite examples of this
And
are
logic.
when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time.
What the fuck? Yo,
Or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then successfully
That's fair.
performed lung surgery.
that's yeah.
My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his
What the
powers,
fuck?
Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of
Oh yeah, he has like Kryptonian martial arts.
Kryptonian martial arts, which uses G, or as they call it, 3R. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of
What?
which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor.
He can't be touched by
but because
Retcon.
he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Oh god, that's right. I forgot about this. Right, that's what Dr. Manhattan said, right?
Timelines literally revolve around him.
Dr. Manhattan said that in Doomsday Clock.
You may have noticed we've covered
He's like,
a variety
every-
of Superman eras.
Every reality
And
needs Superman.
Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know
I might
which
have been
one
thinking
is
of
the main Superman, right?
Pre-Crisis.
Well, they all are.
Yeah, the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kind of
Everything's canon,
Even
yeah.
when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a
Yeah.
super muscular control.
It's where like I can't like as much as I love a lot of DC characters, I'd much rather deal with Marvel because like DC with DC they're whole like, oh yeah, everything's canon, yeah, sure. I'm just like, and plus they reboot so many more times than Marvel does. That's just
Ew, I guess he can still phase through almost anything. Even
it's
people.
ridiculous.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental block.
Though he's
Pre-Crisis
not a
is the one that's, like,
complete
super
concept,
powerful.
There's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman,
Ah.
Robot Superman, Commie Superman,
Yep.
Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time.
Yeah, they're so strong now, dude, because it's everything.
Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
What?
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying
Yep.
space-time has lost its
I remember that too. That was something happened like recently, like I want to say a few months back. People were just like, he's got instant transmission now. It was just like,
He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 non-billion
Oh my God.
light years across.
What? That's 31 zeros, and Soups helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have
What?
weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and
Right.
exposure to red starlight can fade his
But
power
Goku's not gonna
over
use
time.
that shit.
Not all at once. He has been able to move planets around while under a red star.
Also, he's been known to simply power through kryptonite. Like, sometimes it'll take him out, other times he will just power through it, man.
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic. But it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special
Yeah,
resistances.
exactly.
He's
People get that mixed up. They think, oh yeah, he's weak to magic. It's not like a weakness. It's just something that he can't, like...
defeated plenty of magic users before, even
right.
Shazam.
Superman challenges
Oh,
the
Superman
idea
Lois.
that absolute power corrupts absolutely.
love it.
He's the goodest good guy of them all. But there is
Like, there's nothing
nuance.
specific about
The
magic that
enemy
hurts
is
him.
the
He's
ultimate
just...
power
he can get hurt by
fantasy,
it. That's it.
unstoppable and incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger.
The
one of
who?
most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the 6th dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home? Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Right.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
Wow. I do just want to say, because I am a Superman fan, right? I used to not be a Superman fan. I used to hate him for all that bullshit right there. They just spent like the last 15 minutes or so talking about it. It felt like I used to hate Superman because I was just like, he's too damn powerful. And if you feel that way, I get it. It's a lot. His character can be summed up as, like they said, simple solution to complex problems or whatever the hell. But really, it can be summed up to, he will find... Superman is as strong as he needs to be. That is what you can really just boil it down to. He's as strong as he needs to be. He will find the strength when he needs to. When he absolutely needs to, he will find that strength. That's Superman. And I guess that's like... It makes sense if you want like the embodiment of, someone who can battle against evil, battle against anything, someone who can always persevere. That's Superman, right? And I know a lot of people, a reason that a lot of people, love the Zack Snyder Man of Steel stuff, and the way that Superman is because they're like, oh yeah, he's more grounded. He's not as, just, all powerful, all good. He's got some dimension to him. And if people would watch other things, right, as opposed to just hearing about all the crazy stuff Superman can do, I implore you, if you haven't already, watch Superman the Animated Series. Watch Superman and Lois. Stuff like that. There are definitely stories out there where Superman, while he is super strong, there's a lot of dimension to him. There's a lot of, I don't want to say shades of gray, but there's like a lot of, he's not just all perfect in shows like that, in certain comic stories. Like there's the Man of Steel, Zack Snyder stuff. That's not the only place where he's gotten dimension. He's gotten, some depth to him where he's not just, oh, I'm super strong and I'm always good. I'm always on top. You got to watch other stuff. You got to go out and seek out other stuff. That being said, he's going to win. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, Goku, I wish, Goku, I wish I could say that you're going to win. You got Ultra Instinct. But guess what? You may be able to dodge Superman as much as you want. How are you going to hurt him? How? You're not going to beat Superman in a punching battle. Not unless you bring some kryptonite or something. So I'm sorry, Goku. Superman's winning this, okay?
It's time for a death battle!
Oh my god. Goku's about to job again, bro. Oh, they're already starting. Is it it's just random, it's just some random guy in Moscow X again?
We'll finally settle who's stronger.
That's a different voice.
If you say so.
Yeah, it's different voice actors this time. It's not Team 4-Star and a random guy. Superman's gonna win, man. If Goku wins, it will be a pity win. I'm telling you right now. You just started a forest fire, Superman. Come on now, that's not good.
Give it your all. No regrets.
I'll be honest, he's doing a better job at the voice. Already to blue. I mean, that's what he does there. That's what he does in Super. He jumps straight to blue. But he beat you in blue last time, so what'd you expect? Go ahead and pull out that Ultra Instinct, bro. You're gonna need it. Oh yeah, the one-inch punch. I love it. You blew up the moon!
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful
The oceans,
I really am.
the tides are gonna be all messed up. What was that? He punched him to a reality where they're fight. Oh, that Goku Black versus Ultraman is realities where they're fighting. I ain't see what the first one was like. Super Saiyan 4 and somebody else.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks.
Who does that sound like? I recognize the voice. I feel like.
My mom made it for me.
Come on, dude. You're not gonna. Oh, here comes Ultra Instinct. Hit the music. Dun, 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 dun. Again, you can dodge as much as you want, Goku, but you gotta hurt him. You gotta put him down, and you don't have the power to do it. I'm sorry. My God, Superman, what are you doing? He hasn't even hit the solar flare yet. And they didn't even mention his... I don't think they even mentioned his big avatar thing, unless it was on the side and I didn't read it. But this man Superman can pull out the Susanoo. What the hell is all that? You're taking him around a... Oh, okay. No, he went there himself. Okay. All right. You don't have the power, Goku. I'm sorry. He went through so many suns! This dude just juiced up. It's over, Goku. No, he's too juiced. They just blew up the Earth. He's on too much, dude. He's juiced. It's over, Goku. You lost again. He's dead. Huh? Of course. Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen?
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Oh, look at them having fun and being friends. I mean, they would be friends.
Let's go again.
No!
You're on.
Oh my God.
KO! That's it! The final, indisputable answer!
Okay, good. Never happened again.
People are gonna argue this one forever.
There are so many ways this battle could go.
I don't care how many more transformations he gets. I don't want to see it again.
Would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe. Or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
Jesus, what the hell is that from the movie?
He's gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes competes with that. Superman
Like,
takes
I was-
the edge in strength.
But
Of course he
strength
does.
isn't everything. Let's talk speed. Both are obviously way faster than light, but
Superman's-
brought that mega
he's still
fast
faster.
universe of his in seconds and flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense, he can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Oh yeah, you can't quantify the Flash speed.
Flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes
Who is
some
that?
crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merge timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts.
It's probably yeah. It goes to
He
Goku.
got better battle instincts. He
Of course.
wants to
He's
fight,
definitely a
and
better
he's
fighter.
dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at it.
Absolutely not.
Goku wins in skill,
Right.
but not necessarily in experience.
Of course.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial
Wildcat.
arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 8,000 years.
Yeah, I'm about to say
He's
there's.
also astonishingly brilliant.
I was about to say it's a common trope in comics for like characters to get stuck in places for like hundreds of years, but really it's like a day or even not even that, like a minute, an hour. So like I figured that happened to him at one point.
Miracle Machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman.
And powers.
Perhaps less obvious is our last category.
Oh, it's Superman.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind.
I don't care how much.
Goku not win with those.
Not enough.
Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway,
Nope.
whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Of
course.
And the Spirit Bomb would take way too long. And Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's Techno Mega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time
Yep.
travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe.
He doesn't know about that.
Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum. Instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon.
But also he doesn't know
Can't
about that
just
weakness.
work to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star. for
That
a
is
superstar.
true.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well,
He's-
I think there's something else.
What?
Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in.
Right.
For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that.
Yep.
So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
Yeah,
It's not our intent, but it
you are a
does
little
call
bit.
into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying
All right,
them to
calm down.
existence in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's
What was the
fun.
point for this?
Damn it, man! There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to. This is like
Just saying,
talking to
no
the fans
matter
who would get
you
like mad at
prefer,
this.
That battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
Why?
Which-
Fix them both.
It's so lame. doing?
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math, the pun's your
Oh
job.
man.
Maybe if you math as good as I punch, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Don't ever do this again.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next
Okay,
episode, but
what could
before we do
possibly
that,
follow
If
this?
you're not a Death Battle member yet, click the join button below. See what you're missing.
What could possibly follow this? What is this? The finale. Live action? Galactus versus who? Oh, versus Unicron. I'm not even like a deep Transformers fan like that, but like I know Unicron is like their Galactus. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So, like I said, man, Superman's gonna win. I'm sorry. As much as I love Goku, and I love Goku, he's not my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, but I love Goku. It doesn't matter how many powers, how many transformations, how many states, techniques he gets. Superman is just a different level. He is as strong as he needs to be. And I was just like, Goku loses yet again. There was no point to this at all. But you know, it is. I hope the next time we see both of them in death battle, whenever that may be, it needs to be against some other opponents, right? Like Superman. I don't know who Superman could face that's like on level with him, but I'm sure they could find it, right? Goku, I don't know who he could fight. Like I saw that on the Death Battle cast or whatever, Bardock versus Omni-Man. That's pretty good. That's actually a more equal fight right there, in my opinion. But do Goku versus Archie Sonic, you know, that's like, he's really OP, right? You know, a lot of crazy stuff goes on in the Archie comics. Do Superman versus Sentry, right? Or like a battle royale of all the Superman clones, you know? Like you get like Superman, Sentry, Blue Marvel, Guardian, or not Guardian. What's his name? Goliath from Marvel? Mohawk dude? It's not Goliath. I'm pretty sure it's Guardian. I forgot his name. That guy. You know what I'm talking about. You know, do something like that. Something like that. But yeah, what do you guys, let me know what you guys thought. It's funny because the first two death battles I remember, I was a kid. My God, I was so young when those came out. I was mad because each of those times I was really pulling for Goku. I thought Goku would win. I was a stupid, dumb kid. Just like, yeah, it's Goku. It's the Super Saiyans and all the transformations and the Kamehamehas and all. Like, Goku would totally win. And I was so mad every time when Goku lost. But then, you know, I grew up. Became much more of a Superman fan. I found out just how powerful Superman is, how OP he is. And from that point on, I was just like, they were totally right both times. Superman would win every single time. And it's like they said, if it was like a different alternate reality version of Superman, Goku's probably winning. But main prime universe, with everything being canon, Superman would totally win. And you know what? I don't think you can be mad at that. If you really know Superman, if you really pay attention, I don't think you'd be mad at that. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Who did you have winning going in? You know, what did you think of the outcome? Was this even worth it? Let me know all that, man. Once again, one of the likes, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.